Awesome. Ken Kraetzer, Cam Vets Media. Good to see you tonight. Tell us a little bit about your practice out there. It seemed to be pretty high energy.
That was a good practice today. Focusing on assignment, fundamentals as always. High-spirited, ready to play this weekend.
Well, very good. Tell us a little bit. You've been obviously both playing. Is linebacker or defensive line have you been playing?
A DN, yes, sir.
Yeah, defensive end. You've back up Nate Smith. Tell us a little bit about the game on Saturday. What was some of the challenges in it playing Wake Forest from your perspective?
There's a great, good offensive line, very good scheme, very explosive. They score a lot of points on a lot of teams. It's fun to play a team like that. It's a challenge. Able to evaluate our strengths and weaknesses after a game like that. So we'll learn from it.
And what have you been kind of working on in your game to improve, get better, and get out on the field where you can?
Just fundamentals, consistency, obviously assignment, all that type of stuff, but also studying the opponent as much as we can.
Tell us about your life at West Point away from football. What are you studying, and how do you like the military environment?
I'm studying systems engineering. I enjoy the military environment. I wasn't too open to it at first, but I've grown to enjoy it. I'm happy to be here. I'm blessed to be here. Try not to take it for granted. It's a great place to be at, and a lot of people would want to take my place to be here as well.
Yeah. Why did you pick West Point?
Just the opportunity is kind of hard to pass up. Great school, obviously. You get to serve your country. It's a humbling experience that I really haven't got to experience much yet outside of being here. So I'm excited to see what the future holds.
So, just tell us, what is it like, playing defensive end, playing right up against the offensive line for the opposition? What are the keys to that position?
Being able to use your hands very well. Something you use a linebacker, but not as much. Took me a while to catch on to that, but still got some work to do. But definitely getting better at that. Being able to use your hands. Without your hands, you're kind of useless. So that's the biggest thing. Outside of that, it's just a linebacker with their hand in the dirt. That's all it is.
Okay, awesome. Thank you. Good to see you.
Thank you.
Sal, go ahead on Zoom.
Hey, Austin. How are you?
I'm great. How are you?
Great. Can you speak about the desire of maybe yourself and the team about just getting the season on track, so to speak, or on the right track? Can you talk about how hard you're working and how hard the team's working to get back on the winning side?
Yes, there's no doubt. Everyone's head's in the right space right now. Working very hard. Workouts have been spirited. Meetings very focused, same as practice. High spirited as well. So you get out there, play Army football, keep getting better at practice. That's the emphasis, obviously. It's always emphasis to get better in the fundamentals and the little things. But especially the position we're at now, just got to harp on the fundamentals because you look back at what we harp on, how we win the game, how we fall in the plan. We're falling short in some of those areas, so getting back on track.
Gotcha. I guess been a little banged up. Can you talk about playing through the nicks and the bruises, so to speak, and just going out there and when you're facing teams like Wake Forest, who have that offensive line that you talk about, just what you got to do just to get ready, mentally prepared for a game like that?
Yeah, definitely a lot. The better offensive line you face, the more you're exposed if you don't have good fundamentals. So that was my biggest thing going into it. Being a smaller guy with big offensive line, athletic, very strong. I knew I had to play very clean with my assignment as well, is how I played with my fundamentals, my hands. So that's really how I prepared, watching them, how they move, how their scheme works, maybe some tendencies.
What do you think this week, maybe the defense, what do you want to see from the defense, or what will be a sign for you that the defense is going to be able to kind of, slow down your opponent and, just do the part, so to speak, in helping you guys win?
Just trusting the process. I think every game we've gotten better. We've played some very good offenses so far, so just keep climbing the ladder, keep getting better and better each week. Something we want to see is flying to the football, effort, we always gonna have that. Just I don't know, just keep getting better, keep communicating, doing all those things.
Thanks.
Go ahead, Tom.
Hey, Austin, Tom Shanahan. Hey, I'm also writing a story about how Army is so accessible for the media. I don't know if you guys are aware of this, but most colleges, the practices are closed. Happens Third Army can't get in there to watch Alabama practice. And also they only make a handful of players available, quarterback, a couple of others for interviews over the course of the season. But in Army, practice is open, and here you are talking to us. Can you give me some comment about how the institution and the coaching staff trust you guys to represent the program?
Didn't know that. It's pretty unique. If you looked at our team, a lot of great dudes. I feel like there's no issue dealing with the media, so that's probably part of it. Just the culture of our guys, the quality of guy here is phenomenal, top to bottom, senior to freshman. So it's probably part of it.
Okay, thank you.
I think that's all we got for Austin. Thank you.
Thank you.